I've never gone solo winter camping in the Scottish Highlands. Now I'm carrying a wok in a 50-pound pack, hiking 8 miles, and climbing 1,300 feet to a lake hidden in a snowy hill.
I'm just a boy from the city.
Cannot hold this for much longer.
After years of living in Hong Kong's demanding bustle, something beyond the city is calling us, strangers to the wilderness. Together, we roam into the untamed.
Let's see how heavy this is.
It's around 22, 23.
So this is my first solo trip in a couple of years now, and I'm pretty excited as I head into the mountains. Snowy mountains. I have only got 1 hour left of sunlight. Probably we will find a pitch for tonight, away from the wind and the snow. Look at them.
Just eating grass and minding their own business.
These are the last signs of civilization before I head into the wilderness.
I feel so foreign here because I'm from a city. Every step that I take is like walking into uncharted space that I've never stepped foot on. And this is something else. Look at that. Wow.
Compared to the last time when I was here, back in spring, it has certain kind of a different feeling. No doubt. I like to see how the mountains and the hills are all covered in snow. And this is one of those rare opportunities where I can actually go on a solo trip. That feeling is coming back, you know. When I was younger, I used to backpack a lot into the wilderness in different countries. Sometimes I do miss that feeling, but now that I've grown and backpacking with someone is also awesome too. I would definitely see how I'll be feeling when I'm in the mountains alone. Seems like nobody has stepped foot on this icy path, and I'm about to do the honors to open the path for many to come. That wasn't too bad. Temperature right now isn't too cold. It's around 2 degrees Celsius.
And there's a train headed the same direction as I am.
I wonder what's the view in the train. It has to be spectacular.
This tree is pretty lonely, all by himself. Look, there's steers. They're really alert, and there's one joining them.
You know, once the weather gets colder, you wouldn't see a soul on a path like this. I've been alone for an hour or two. I've been loving it. It's just really quiet.
I feel a little bit nervous every single time I'm on this kind of bridge.
They're pretty old and possibly unmaintained.
It's getting darker now.
I'm walking along the river in search for a spot to pitch my tent.
In order to get there, I need to cross the river.
It seems to be okay.
Not too flat though. Perhaps it is better for me to simply pitch my tent right next to the tree.
I'm tired and hungry. Let's get the tent pitched up before dark.
It's already croaked. Okay. The temperature right now is negative 1.5 Celsius.
It feels like home here, definitely. Let's take a rest before dinner. Alright, let's go.
When it's done, let it sit. Go in. Cork it.
Smells so good.
Artist is in.
Okay. We're good. Let's close the tent up. It's pretty cold.
Whoa. Nothing fancy.
just some plain old wok fried pork. Time to eat.
It is good. Having some Wok Hei in my body does make a difference. I don't feel cold anymore. This definitely preps me up for tomorrow's hike. It's around 300 to 400 meters of uphill walking. It's gonna be tough, but with this, nothing will stand in my way.
Being all set up, cozy in the sleeping bag. Tomorrow is gonna be a long day. It's gonna be amazing as I get to walk on snow, see beautiful views. Can't wait for that. But until tomorrow, it's time to get some rest. Nice bunch of them.
I'll try to be sneaky and get closer. I guess I've been spotted. They're all gone now. After having a chat with my neighbors, let's head to the hills.
-3°C, which is why everything is frozen up. My tent, my sleeping bag, the wok, and things out there too. That was cozy yesterday, sleeping in here. The hills, snowy enough.
That's where the fun begins. 400 meters of uphill walking. That's gonna be something exciting. Here we are. Let's cross the river.
Oh crap. It's like a viable option.
This is the route that I'm gonna take. Stand still. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now it's time to head up. But first we gotta go through these woods. So that is the hills that we're heading towards to. And there's a lake over there. Let's climb the hills. Spectacular here. The views are amazing. I still have a couple of hours of daylight, and hopefully by then I can reach the lock-in and pitch my tent. Snowy and icy, and I still have 300 meters to go. Let's put these crampons on because I don't want to sleep anymore. Feeling better. Must have been really cold up here. Look at the waterfall. It's all frozen up. I'm just a boy from the city, and every single time I'm out here in the wilderness, I feel like I'm finding my human instincts because I'm up against things that I've never seen or encountered in the city. So it is fun in a way. But my parents do worry about me. Look how misty it is. The weather up top isn't too optimistic. The crampons are really useful, but I feel like I'm walking with stones on. Look at this. Got stuck. Alright. No wonder every step was like walking on the moon. Look at that tree. It's so beautiful. It's It's really simple for me to be at peace. All I need is a backpack, a tent, a walk, a pair of legs and eyes. Then I can get to see these beautiful views and walk along nature. Whoa, slippery. We are around 150 and 200 meters away from the lock-in, and every ounce of energy that I got is all used up now. Just have to hang there.
Right there.
One of the crayons, lots somewhere down there. I'm gonna grab it. There. Thank goodness. I need it. We're pretty close. One step after another. Last 100 meters. Can't wait to set up my tent. We only got an hour left of daylight. We're so close, but I cannot resist this rock sitting here. To look over this misty hill. I'm tired. The lock-in is here. We're finally here. Let's find a spot to pitch my tent. So quiet. Let's pitch the tent.
Ta-da! Home for tonight. Best home ever.
Okay, let's take a rest. This is comfy. Now it's time to enjoy this. Let's scout the area and get some water. We got the water, let's get back to the tent and cook. It's getting a little bit chilly. I'm super hungry, so let's cook. Let's get some water from the lock-in. Look how clear the water is.
Tonight's dish is gonna be simple. It's skiaki. I love it. And in the cold like this, it's better to have hot pot actually. But this is close. It's gonna be a good meal.
Cabbage, mushroom, and tofu. Put in some alcohol, oil sauce, sugar, udon, and of course the meat.
The easy part of this is once it boils, you can eat everything.
This is gonna make me super warm. The eggs are gonna be used as sauce. It's time to eat.
There's some fat in the beef and it's outstanding.
First bite of udon here.
Today's hike was harder than usual because I left things a couple of times, so I had to like walk back to get them, and I left my water filter somewhere along the way.
This is probably the coldest I've ever been in eating hot pot.
What a perfect time to eat hot pot.
The hike was amazing. I got to see how the Locken looks like in winter.
It is the best hot pot ever. I would enjoy the rest.
With that done, I'm gonna go to sleep.
It is so cold that my condensation becomes layers of ice.
But thankfully, I'm in the tent with a sleeping bag. So I'm warm and cozy. One thing that I'm not really used to is how quiet everything is. Because normally I am with Diana all the time, out in the wilderness, get to talk, share the view and food together. And that makes everything more interesting and fun. So I guess even though I get the chance to reconnect with myself, you can never beat the happiness shared with someone. But I would say this weather is probably too cold for Diana because she could get frostbites easily. So good thing she isn't here. Anyhow, back to the sleep. And I had a good sleep. My socks froze up though. So I put the socks into both of the pockets of my shirt in the hope that they would warm up. And I think it's not as frozen as before, which is a good sign. The wind is starting to pick up too. It's frozen up.
The boots are also frozen up, that they become so thick and sturdy.
This is hard. Oh. It's very, very stiff.
Scene.
Am I lucky to be here? Wow. It is windy, and it's time to pack up and head back down. It's cold, but it's all worth it. Let's get some water from the Wok Hei before we go. This is the best water in Scotland. Alright, let's go.
My hands are pretty numb. I cannot really articulate. So I'm gonna make myself warm
Before I can dismantle my tent.
Since I'm a little bit cold, I gotta put on all my layers. Put on my hat for wind protection. My tent and myself cannot hold us any longer. We have to be fast. Dismantle the tent before it gets colder and windier. According to the forecast, the wind is around 30 to 40 miles per hour and it's gonna get worse. So I gotta quick and heck back down. This is my first solo trip in 6 years, maybe. And I love every second of it. I got to reconnect with myself and find the contrast between being on your own and being with someone. I love both. I just like it here so much that I don't want to go. It is windy. Bye bye, Wok Hei. Thank you so much for your hospitality. We will be back.